All of you guys are about to make millions of dollars. Yes, I said it. But in the meantime, let me know down below in the comment section right now what you think the average age is of an American millionaire. This might just blow your minds, but I just want to tell you guys that AMC is just the start for you. No matter what age you are, whether you are 60 or 70 years old, there is still no excuse for what I'm going to say here in this video. And this might just blow your minds, but hopefully change your outlook on your financial future. And to be quite honest with you guys, I have never asked you guys to please hit the like button or comment down below. I've never said that, but please do that for this video because I want to touch as many people as possible. Don't subscribe. I don't care about any of that. I don't care about subscribers. I want this to touch as many people as possible in the same way that it has touched me throughout the years. And I have had this right here for a number of years. And you guys don't even see this in the videos. You don't see it. It's not in the videos. This is to remind me personally, and whether you like me, hate me, love me, or just dislike me, or don't watch me, doesn't matter. We're all in this for the same reason, to make money. That's where our mutual connection comes in. We're all trying to make money. And this says, in order to be the 1%, you must do what the 99% won't. And just think about this for a second. Just think about this. I'm going to set this up real quick. Think about this. How many other people do you know that are actively trading stocks, investing for the long term, and trying to change the course of their financial destiny? Probably nobody. Whether you are 20, 30, 40, 50, or in your 60s or 70s, you probably don't know anybody that is actively involved with learning the boring stuff. I mean, do you think stocks and charts all day is fun for the average person? No. If it's exciting for you, you are blessed with a financial journey that you can act upon if you want to. Whether you are 60 or 70 years old, it still does not matter. So you are effectively the 1%, the 1% here, not a part of the 99%. And that's really what I want to point out here, is that I think a lot of people are under this assumption that every single stock is manipulated the same way AMC is. No, that's not the case. Not every stock is manipulated in the same way AMC is. Some other stocks are. I can't account for thousands of stocks on the markets. A lot of your penny stocks and your pink sheet stocks are heavily manipulated. Your other large cap stocks, no. Not as much, obviously. There's a lot of things for the hedge funds to lose. Billions of dollars once AMC does ultimately squeeze. That's why it's so manipulated. But that should not deter you once the MOAS happens from investing in other stocks or even starting to invest in them now. It's not the same ballpark from something like AMC to something like my other stocks, AMD, SoFi, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook. It's not the same. And I don't want you guys to get discouraged away from the markets just because what is happening with AMC. The reason I even point this out here in this video is because I've seen a lot of comments saying once the squeeze happens, I'm never investing in the markets ever again because of this manipulation. And that's just not the right mindset, and people that are spreading that, especially creators, should really just be ashamed of themselves because that's obviously not the truth. And if you've been invested in the markets, you know nothing has ever been manipulated like AMC. I've never seen a more predictable, algorithmic traded stock in my whole entire life. You've never had a stock with over 60% of the orders going to the dark pool. Come on now. Never seen that. And if content creators are saying that you should just walk away, take your money and leave, they're doing you a grave injustice. And I'm just assuming here because this narrative has come from somewhere. But let's get into the first question of this video. What is the average price of a U.S. citizen millionaire? The average age of millionaires is 57 years of age, indicating that for most people, it takes 3 or 4 decades of hard work to accumulate substantial wealth. But the best part about AMC is that AMC is going to be, in my opinion, no guarantees. Obviously, I'm not a fucking fortune teller here, but AMC is going to be a solid building block. And if you want to sit on your ass and do absolutely nothing, $1 million will pay you out $36,629.52 on average for the rest of your God-given life. That's if you want to do nothing else. You want to take your $1 million, collect your 3.6% dividend, and do nothing. That's fine if that's what you want to do. All fine. If you want to reinvest that money, that is all fine as well. And from as far as I'm concerned, the AMC MOAS is not a question of if it's going to happen. That's not a question in my mind. I would have sold months ago. I would be long gone, sayonara, out of this trade if I thought that was the case. I still have my money fully invested in AMC. I've never sold a share from $5 per share back in August of 2020 when the stock was sitting around $5 per share. So that's my outlook on the situation. As far as the actual squeeze is concerned, we're looking beautiful. The price of the stock is down, yes. Liquidity is being restricted very, very much. Take a look at this. More than 1/3 of NASDAQ stocks have slumped 50%. On average, when the NASDAQ stands within 10% of its all-time peak, which means it went down 10% from its peak, only 12.5% of its stocks have tumbled 50% on average. So we are seeing 60% more stocks that are down over 50% from their highs, and the NASDAQ is only down 9% in November. So what is this telling you? Think about this like you're a contractor. Maybe you are. Maybe you build houses and build buildings for a living. You'll understand this exact analogy to a T. Imagine you're building a house or a building on a sand-only foundation. You might get that building completed and it might stand for a couple months, but it's eventually, after every single rain, getting closer and closer to tumbling and collapsing. Imagine you build that with a cement foundation. It's not going to collapse, right? Hopefully you guys understand where I'm going with this. But as the markets have been selling off your mid caps, your AMCs, SoFi, DraftKings, Lucid, all these other stocks that are great companies that have been selling off, you now have a somewhat of a sand foundation. Whereas your large cap stocks, check this out, your Apples, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, and Tesla account for over 36% of the total weighting of the NASDAQ, have done pretty much nothing. They're still up almost at all-time highs. Apple is, a matter of fact, only down 0.25% in the past month, up 22% in the past 3 months. And our portfolios are not up nearly close to that, probably substantially negative. Mine's probably down 20% in the past 3 months because I'm not invested in these large cap stocks. But if you include all of the top 10 NASDAQ stocks, that is over 56% of the NASDAQ weighting. Apple alone controls almost 12% of the NASDAQ weighting. So once you ultimately start to see liquidity being restricted, aka these stocks start to go down, you're going to see a bloodbath in the overall markets, and hedge funds and institutions, they, generally speaking, trade your indexes, S&P, NASDAQ, Dow. That's what they tend to trade because it's a lot safer. You're not expected to see a 5% up or down day on any given day, and even a 3% day is pretty much unheard of, besides in the NASDAQ on very rare occasions. So once that happens, money's gone. Money's gone. No more money for those sweet margin calls that are going to be coming when AMC does see a bounce, or just when shorts say, hey, this is too risky for us now. We need to cover on our overweighted short positions we haven't covered on in over a year. Hopefully that makes some sense for you guys. As far as where the stock actually is, sitting at about $20 per share. Not looking all too bad in my personal opinion. I think we're close to that fundamental valuation. So I think if we do drop under 20, it's going to be very short-lived, and we will see the stock being bought back up as people are like, hey, The stock's worth $20 per share. Why not buy it at $20 per share? I know that makes sense to you guys. So that's the scoop as far as the stock and what's actually going to happen. Don't expect a move substantially under $20 per share. Shorts have not covered. 19.26% short interest of free float. 99 million shares that are sold short with a cost to borrow and a days to cover that is going up. Days to cover at 2.47%. This is a ticking time bomb. No other way to put it. No other way to put it. And I say that all the time because that's exactly what it is. There's a clear correlation between days to cover falling and the stock price going up during these times of short squeeze like events. Keep in mind, we have never seen an actual short squeeze with AMC stock. AMC's short interest went from about 22% down to 14% in June. So that is not considered a short squeeze in my opinion. That's more of a FOMO buying spree and a gamma squeeze. So we're yet to see a short interest, and I know you guys are a short squeeze, and I know you guys have heard this. Third time is a charm. So basically, to sum this whole video up, baby, what am I saying? Hopefully you could recite this to me. I'm saying don't ever give up. Never. I don't care what people say. I don't care what age you are. Go for what you want. Do you want $2 million so you can retire with $60,000 per year? Do you want $10 million so you could be raking in $25,000 per month? What do you guys want? That's ultimately up to you, and age is not a deciding factor in this, as well as manipulation or perceived manipulation throughout the grand scheme of the stock market should not be in consideration in this whole speech or in this video or in your guys' lives. So hopefully that makes some sense, you guys. Very, very bullish on AMC. Buying more on a daily basis, as well as hopefully going to buy some calls when we can actually get that boost to the upside, and we can help that movement by buying the calls and forcing the market makers to buy 100 shares per call that we do buy. So that's basically the scoop of this video. Wanted to lay all of this out for you guys because I guess it's been bothering me, and I was really thinking about it. And I thought you guys would find some value out of it. So if you do, hit the like button for me and comment down below. Don't even subscribe to the channel, but do those two things so it helps push this video out to as many people as possible. Thank you guys. If you want access to my trades in real time, never an obligation. It's something if you guys want to do it, support the channel and just make a little extra free money or a lot of extra free money like we have been doing. Check that out. Link down below in the pinned comment. Check out the links for free stocks as well. It's mutual. I do get a free share. You get up to 5 free shares. So check those out if you want. For Webull, Moomoo, and then Public as well. They do not use payment for order flow whatsoever. So love and appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.